Why e-gaming right now?
WeWork is looking for different ways to make a profit and different ways to leverage all of its office space. And a lot of investors have done pretty well in the esports space. Comcast has been building a $50 million sports arena in Philadelphia, for example. So WeWork probably is looking to get in on this. The question is it too late? Esports has seen a lot of growth in the past few years, but it may not be the time to sort of double down on a new area that isn't in the core of WeWork's business right now.
Right, so Liana, explain this to me, because in the last month we saw them try to sell off some of their, quote, non-core strategies, get out of the education business, really focus on office sharing. So how does e-gaming fit into their core strategy?
My Bloomberg colleagues who reported out this story said that WeWork had applied for this license, but we don't know when WeWork had originally started looking into this, so it could be part of the old establishment of WeWork. So it's really unclear where its esports plans will go from here. There were LinkedIn postings looking for more staffers in this space, but until the company sort of rolls out its plans, we won't know how serious it is about esports. There's a lot of companies, though, in the sector. A lot of video game firms. Activision Blizzard is huge in video games. So it could be a way for WeWork to just expand its core business of looking for tenants. So that's one way to think about it and how it might link into the core business. But as for stadiums or how it plans to really branch out, it's very unclear at this point.
Well, and there's been a lot of concerns about WeWork's business model because it hasn't been tested in a downturn, in a recessionary environment. If they were to go in this e-gaming business, any sense that this would help offset some of those concerns about what a company looks like in a recessionary environment?
It makes sense that WeWork would be trying to find different avenues of growth, and esports is definitely growing, but it's so crowded. There's many companies looking to profit off esports, so it has to be seen whether there's room for a new player. It seems like a curious time to be expanding in an area that involves a lot of investment, and I'm curious what SoftBank would say about this recent move. They put in another $9 billion into WeWork recently to bail it out. So it's going to be also up to what SoftBank thinks about this venture.
Okay, so you are leading me there. You mentioned the word SoftBank, and I have to ask, it's just been a week or so since they infused the company with more cash. Any sense of how this is going in the last week?
Bloomberg has definitely reported that Marcelo Clore, the new chairman of WeWork, is looking to turn this around, to cut costs. He might bring in his own management. So it's still early to see how this company is going to turn around. And we'll see, what the future holds. There could be a thesis for SoftBank to try to recoup its large investment, maybe in an IPO next year. The company definitely has to figure out a way to get an exit for its big investor.